Rachel. Today I am back in my memory planner. Guys, I'm having so much fun in here. I've only just filmed one of these videos, but I am loving how these spreads are turning out. So I've jumped straight back in. We've got a kit from Wendy Prints. I think Wendy Prints is still around, isn't it? I went and had a look not too long ago and there were some bits and pieces on it. Now, I think I picked this up in a mystery kit pull, and I'm going to be completely honest with you because you know how I like to be honest. The kit is absolutely beautiful and it was discounted. It was not sold as an oopsie, and the foiling is not the best on it. Now, it's not absolutely horrendous, but if you can see on the moon here, we've got some bits missing, and we've got some bits missing on here. Some of it's okay. This sheet doesn't seem to be too bad. This sheet's okay, but you can see sort of the flakes of foiling off, and it's sort of bits of it sticking to the other stickers. Now, it's not great. I would rather it didn't do that, but it's not the end of the world, you know. And I'll also be honest with you about the fact that I did message the shop on Instagram and I didn't get a response. However, I know that's not the correct way to message a shop. I should have emailed them and I didn't pursue it afterwards. So I will order from Wendy Prints again. I'm not going to hold it against the shop. It wasn't a crazy amount of money that I paid for it. Like I said, it wasn't advertised as an oopsie. It was just a grab bag. And I wasn't expecting it to be an oopsie. But I mean, if I'd have got this as an oopsie from a shop, I would have kept it and used it. So I'm still going to keep it and use it, you know. And I think actually I had a few points as well. So I didn't even spend all of my own money on it. I used a few of the reward points. You know when you order from the shop and you get little reward points and they add up? So yeah, but I'd just like to be honest with you about those things. I've had other stuff from Wendy Prints. I had a gorgeous peach coloured kit, like the fruit peach as well. Absolutely stunning. All the foiling on that was correct. It was absolutely fine, but I just think it's important to tell people these things. I'm not trying to trash this shop. I definitely do still love this shop. I've had an album from them before and the cover on it was beautiful. It lasted for a very, very long time and I was constantly putting it in and out of my planner cart, and it never scruffed the cover or anything like that. So I'm not trying to trash the shop. I just feel it's important to let you know when things happen. Anyway, let's get on. So I have got my Stalogy open on this side on the correct week, and in here I used a kit from RV Planning Co. I actually forgot that it was Pancake Day on this day, so I ended up just popping a post-it note on there, so we will remember to put that in. But didn't that turn out well? Oh, look at that, what I've just read. I had an awful UTI on that day. I'll have spent a lot of the day in bed probably feeling sorry for myself, but never mind. I'm sure we can stretch that out for an entire column. So this is how the week before turned out, and there should be a plan with me up on my channel right now for this one, hopefully. That's absolutely beautiful. I've loved it. I did 2 kits mixed together to make this because I didn't quite have enough from either kit, and it worked out absolutely perfectly. This box and this box don't go with the kit, but you cannot tell, I don't think. I think it looks gorgeous. So let's do this then. So we are on this week, which is starting the 20th of February. And like I said, this has got the day of Pancake Day. So let's find my tweezers and let's get on. Let's have a go with this bottom washi then. I'm going to put both rows of bottom washi down. In which order though? That one looks better, doesn't it? Let's do it this way. Yeah, you see it's coming off of my hands. I don't think that this, in fact I know that this isn't ordinarily how you get kits from Wendy Prints. I have had foiled kits from Wendy Prints before and they've been absolutely fine. What I think has happened is potentially she's been doing oops bags as well, and one that should have gone in an oops bag has just gone in a random kit pull. The human error, these things happen, you know. I'm very understanding about that. And like I said, the fact that the shop owner didn't respond to me on Instagram, I'm not too annoyed about either, because I should have emailed. But just sometimes it's easier just to bob on Instagram, and 9 times out of 10 shop owners will message you back. So then it's just a bit easier than email. I never email. Like, never email anybody. I don't even mean just shops. Anybody. I hate email. I don't know, I just find it really old-fashioned and long-winded. It's such a process to send an email. I'm going to just text you or send you a message on Instagram. I'm definitely going to do that. So anyway, yeah. Beautiful. So what are we up to today then? Today for me, I'm going to a show with my friend Alison, and actually I need it. I need to get out of this house. I'm a bit frazzled at the minute. She works for a company that has a rewards scheme, and she got 2 free tickets to this show. And she has very kindly given me one. And I don't have too many spare funds at the minute, so that's nice. I don't have any spare funds at the minute. I'm scrambling my pennies together to keep up with Dexter's Librella injections for his little legs. And obviously he's more important than me going out, of course. So we'll do what we normally do and nip to the co-op before we go, get some sweeties and pop them in our bags. And I won't buy anything there, so I'll probably spend maybe £3, drink and some chocky. And get a nice night out with my friend, so that's nice anyway. But yeah, I just need out of this house a little bit. I'm feeling a little bit frazzled at the moment, but that's okay. The kids go back to school in a week. I made that sound like it was the kids' fault. It's not the kids' fault. I've just got a lot on. I've got a lot on with Nana Brian. I've got a lot on with Dexter. I've got a lot on with having the kids off school. And Paige is one of those kids that needs constant entertainment. So yeah, and when I'm not in that mind frame, I'm sort of in a I wish I could go to bed and hibernate for days mind frame. It's difficult. And Chris is working a lot at the moment. And when he's here, he's very present. You know, he does things with the kids and stuff as well when he can. But he's tired. He's working a lot. He's working like 12 days in a row with just a half day off. And it's not even a half day off. He's done the 8 hours. He's just done it earlier in the day, but it just means that he's home for half one. So to me, it always feels like he's done a half day. Well, he got half a day off, but he actually hasn't. You know, he's been up since the crack of dawn working. Anyway, one of these days, we'll put one of these videos on and I'll have something good to tell you. It won't just be a my life is stressful update. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be like that. But as corny as this is going to sound, and there's going to be people like, yeah, right. But when I come on here and I switch the camera on, and I know, you know, the people that are behind the camera and the same old faces that comment and stuff, and like, I feel like you're my friends. You know, you're my YouTube friends. You definitely are. And it's a comfort to know that you guys are here and that you guys are listening to me. At least have a little bit of a whinge, and you tolerate it. You do tolerate it. You're very good. There's definitely people behind the camera that are like, oh, I'm not watching this girl anymore. She just moans. Anyway, let's get on. We've got our date covers down and they look gorgeous. Let's do some headers then. And we've got some beautiful headers here. The foiling on these is perfect. They are very, very pretty. And also this kit, I never said, is silver foiled. Now, I don't want to use the same colour as the date covers. So what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to just do a mix of these two. I quite like having a mix in the headers, not just having one solid colour. If I can use two and alternate, I'll definitely do that. I feel like it looks fun. So it is currently 10:30. I've been up since maybe about 7. I'm setting an alarm at 7 currently just to get up and let Dexter go to loo. It was absolutely piddling it down outside, so I didn't expect him to want to go out. I thought that he might be a little bit awkward about it, because I'm trying to think. I think this is the first time he's actually felt proper, like, torrential rain when he's not been able to see, so I expected him to be a bit frightened. And this morning, if you watch my other videos, you'll probably have heard me say that he will only get up for me now and only do what I want him to do. He waits in bed until I get up, hence the reason why I'm setting an alarm, because I just think it would be cruel. Not that I get up mega late, but, you know, 9 o'clock would be probably the normal time I'd get up. But I'm setting an alarm for 7 at the minute. And as soon as I let him smell me and sort of put the pressure of my body on his bed and lie and cuddle him, he'll be ready to get up. Well, this morning, Paige went into the kitchen and he smelt Paige's hand and he sort of gave her a little head rub, like on her hand, as if to say, I know who you are. And he got up and went to the door to go to the toilet. So that was just incredible. I was really, really pleased. Do you know what? That girl, she's my best friend. She's such a little support and a little help to me, honestly. And she will do. I don't let her do it because I do it, but she will even, I'll say to her when I've taken him out, because I'm just doing it round our house, I don't normally have my bag on, so poop bags will just be in the house. So I'll say, we're going like, there's our house, and then there's 3 houses, and then there's 3 houses, and we're just there, you know. So I'll say, go and get a poop bag, and she'll come out with it round her hand and be ready to get it. And I'm like, no, I'll do that, you don't need to do that, I'll pick up. Whereas a brother who's 14, if I suggested for 1 second that he might pick a dog poop up, he would just die on the spot. But yeah, she's such a help and I'm so lucky to have her. She really is a support at the moment. Aren't these full boxes beautiful? Also, I've just realised that I didn't even go through this kit, did I? Did I? Did I go through the kit? What's going on? I don't know what's going on. Anyway, yeah, beautiful kit. Right, let's get this full box down. I think this one might be one of my favourite ones. I've always wanted a little silky pair of PJs like that look cute, but I just can't help myself but to wear t-shirts. I am currently, if I can, have I got chocolate on it? Oh guys, don't judge me, I've got chocolate on it. I've currently got, can I get it on the camera? I've currently got an old Take That Band t-shirt on that I wear as a top for bed. I've also got chocky on Mark Owen because I had a popcorn and salted caramel ice cream last night, and I've just thrown this back on thinking it was clean, and now I'm highly embarrassed. It's not. I promise after this video I will go and get changed. I've had a shower as well, so I've had a shower and I've put a dirty Mark Owen back on. Never mind. Right then, let's get our bin day sticker down. I'm going to layer it over one of these. I like these scalloped boxes. You get them in Pookie Bear Cuties kits as well, and I just think they look really cute. Let's get into my reusable sticker album then. So I went through this last night and I filtered some more stickers in. So there might be some new things in here that you're seeing. I'm getting right to the point where I've hardly got any pages left. And I thought, so I've got these left. I thought that it would be a good idea to put the scripts in the back. I used to have a smaller album for scripts, but I scrapped it because I wanted it all in one. But when I realised how near to having no pages left I was, I got a bit twitchy eye and was like, oof, do I want to move the scripts into a different album? But then they don't fit nicely in my planner cart, so maybe not. We'll see. Right, so we've got Nana and Brian, always. I need to message like some company that does custom stickers and just get a load of Nana and Brian. Just loads of Nana and Brian's with a little heart on the end of them. We went because I went to have a look at Brian's fire stick. This was a whole shenanigan. So my sister and my brother-in-law had gone round, and I don't know why, but they'd suggested to him that he get a fire stick, which it's the worst thing that you can do is suggest anything to him. Like, I always say to Chris, and my mum always says to Steve and my stepdad, like, just don't say anything about anything to him. Don't put any ideas in his head. Just don't, because it's stressful. So he got this fire stick, he put it in, and it wasn't what he wanted. It wasn't working. It wasn't doing what he wanted it to do. And so then he's on the phone to me. And that's fine. I will help him any day of the week, whatever he wants, of course. But how did that become my problem? I didn't tell you to get the fire stick. Please contact the people that told you to get the fire stick and have them come round and sort your shenanigans out. Anyway, I sort of got it sorted. His problem was, what was his problem? I can't remember. His problem was that he wanted Sky Sports News in the kitchen, I think. And he only had Freeview. Oh no, I remember now, I've just said that. The Freeview aerial had gone. That was what his problem was. The Freeview aerial was gone, and so it was going to cost quite a bit of money to have the aerial fixed. And he wanted to watch some TV channels. He wanted to be able to get the TV, as in like flickable through channels on the telly. I don't know why they suggested to him to get a fire stick, because you can't do that on there, to the best of my knowledge. And believe me, I researched. So yeah, that was a bit sort of like, anyway, I at least managed to get him something sorted out. You can put the BBC app on, and you can put the ITV app on, and you can put the Sky News app on, and there was a few others. And then I managed to put on some radio channels on because he wanted to get sports radio as well. So I did sort all of that out, and it was fine. It took me ages though, blimey. I had to like go on the internet and research what I was doing. I'm thinking, this is not how I wanted to spend my day. I'm just going to straighten this up. It's not quite straight. Okay, we've straightened that up a bit now, and then we can put this one. So it looks like Nana and I went for a little wander down the road, had a look in the charity shops, and we will have had a coffee at Buttermilk as well, which is a nice little cafe that we do enjoy. Not going to stick any of my icons yet. I'm just going to wait until I've got all of my rows done, and then we don't have any overlapping problems. Right then, so we're moving on to Tuesday, and Tuesday was pancake day. Let's write that down first so I don't forget it. Let's have it on this one. We do quite like pancakes in this house. We like sweet toppings on ours. It's a bit naughty really, but Paige likes to put like a caramel sauce and then some sweets on the top of them. Only on pancake day. We do have pancakes on other days, but we don't do that on other days. It's just a bit of a treat, isn't it? And then the next thing I need to write down is that I uploaded my burger collab. Burger as in my phone cases and my iPod case, not burger as in a beef burger. B-U-R-G-A. And I genuinely love the cases from Burger. I'm very clumsy and I drop my phone all the time and my AirPods, and yeah, they have always protected them. And if you did watch that video, then you will have heard me saying there I was a customer of theirs before they sent me the stuff. So I did a whole order that I paid for myself a few months before, loved everything, and then they just randomly popped up one day and said, would I like to try some stuff? I was like, actually, yes, because I love your stuff already. And that's always nice to be able to say, because I don't ever want anybody to think that I'm just showing things on the channel because I get sent them for free, because I definitely get sent stuff that you don't see because I don't like and I send back, or yeah, it's just not the quality that I want you guys to buy. I don't want anybody to buy anything on a recommendation from me and then to get it and to be like, what is this rubbish? Why did she say it was great? So yeah, we wouldn't do that. So we were watching Love Island, it says. This was the Winter Love Island. I actually did quite like this series. I never watched the summer one this year. Oh my word. I'm going to leave that in if you could hear it. Did you hear that? My neighbour sneezed and it was so loud. I think he just literally blew his own head off. Okay. We've got new neighbours on the right side. They're actually, I don't want them to hear me talking about them, even though I'm not going to say anything bad, but they're actually a dream come true compared to the neighbours that we used to have. The young family that used to live there, the guy was awful. He used to like a drink, used to shout at the kid, used to shout at the woman. But the new neighbours, so they do have a kid, but he's like 21. And he does a bit of streaming, which is what the other one used to do, which was what used to make him rage, I think. But we don't hear him. And the old fella, I reckon he's about 65. He likes to sit in the garden with a fire pit, and he's invited Chris round to sit with him a couple of times, which is just very sweet. So yeah, we like our new neighbours. They probably think we're noisy. We're not noisy at night time. We're very, do you know what, that's for me is what matters, right? I don't care if you're noisy during the day. I really don't care. Do whatever you want to do. I'm not bothered. I'm up and about. Don't be noisy at night time. And the old neighbours used to do my head in, screaming, shouting, raging on his video game until like 2 in the morning. And Paige ended up having to move out of her bedroom and put her bed in our bedroom because she couldn't sleep. He was so bad. So the day they moved, best day ever. Right then, let's see. Now I'm just getting a bit concerned about how many boxes I've got. So what I'm going to do is have a look in my reusable sticker book. I've definitely got some bigger boxes that are purple toned. I've got these, and I'm going to filter them in. And then, yeah, these as well. So if we do that from now, then it's not going to look weird that we're only doing that later on. And so the next thing that I need to pop in is that I was playing Assassin's Creed. And I loved it. It was Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It was a brilliant game. I I always get confused on how to spell Odyssey. Is it double D double S? Is it both the doubles? I feel like it might be. I'm just flicking through my Stalogy to find a spelling of it because I know I'll mess it up. Okay, Y-S-S-E-Y. There we go. And I'm going to put a game controller underneath that as well. So let's have a look in here. I definitely put some of those in here last night. There should be a few around. There we go. Oh, it goes with the kit as well. That's nice. Okay, so let's go on to Wednesday then. Wednesday I did a B6 Stalogy plan with me. And we'll use a little YouTube sticker on that as well. So hungry, I haven't had my breakfast. I just came straight to film and I've got half a tin of peeled plum tomatoes that I had yesterday on toast, and it's all I can think about. I feel like they're talking to me from the fridge. So when I film this, that is what I'm going to be having for my dinner. Let's use this one here. These little icons I love. They're my favourites, and they are from Alvi Planning Co. And I love them. I think they're really sweet. And then, oh, J-Bo bundle. What bundle was there? I bet it was the Bobo's one. Must have been the Bobo's one. All of that collection is still available in the Josephine Bow Designs shop. You can't buy it as a bundle anymore, I don't think, but you can definitely buy the separates. And it is a beautiful, beautiful collection. And we definitely need a Happy Mail sticker for that then, don't we? So let's find one. Come on then, if you come in. If he's trying to bust through the door. Oh, last night, Chris went to the shop and did that thing, right? He did that classic thing where you go, what do you want from the shop? I don't know, surprise me. And then what they get is just wrong. In fact, actually, I didn't even say surprise me. He said, do you want anything from the shop? And I said, I'll have a chocolate bar if you're going to share it with me. So he was like, right, okay. And when he came back with Magnum ice creams in caramel popcorn flavour. And I'm not the biggest ice cream fan. I like the apple pie ice cream from Dottie's, but ordinarily I would never go to the shop and buy myself an ice cream. So he was like, oh, I got us a treat. And he paid £4 for them as well. I was like, I only wanted a £1 bar of chocolate. And when he came in, he was like, oh, I got you a treat. And it was so hard to hide on my face that I wasn't happy with it. I was like, thanks. He was only trying to be nice, but just what, do you know what? I asked for chocolate, dude. Get me chocolate, please. You should know me better than that. If I ask you for chocolate, I want one of two things. Number one, Galaxy, just plain Galaxy chocolate bar, because it is the best chocolate in the world. It is so beautiful. What is your favourite chocolate? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't get Galaxy in America, do you? I used to do box swaps in a group, and one of the women that I always did it, she literally just wanted a box full of Galaxy everything. I used to send her hot chocolate, like biscuits, the chocolate bars, all sorts of stuff. But do you get it now? Do you get Galaxy chocolate there? And the second thing that I might possibly want is Terry's chocolate orange, because that as well is elite. Just so gorgeous. However, I will give him that the ice cream was actually quite nice. Okay, and then I have just got a little icon that says that I was watching my iPad in bed. I've not done that for a long time. I just read now. always read. But it says I did it, so let's pop it down. We need some kind of iPad situation. Or somebody chilling in bed. I do actually, wait a minute, I've just thought now I've said that. I do have some paper K ones, I'm sure I do. Let's just have a look through these. Here we go, these ones. She's lying under a blanket and she has got her phone book. I'm glad I don't do that anymore. It's much better to get some sleep, read and get some sleep. Right, so then this particular day we went back to Formula One. We did the Formula One winter testing and I was super excited. I was so excited this weekend when the race was back. We just did Zandorf. Is that how you say it? Zandvoort? Or Zandorf? Zandvoort, I think. Oh, it was a brilliant race, absolutely amazing, loved it. So glad to see Alonso on the podium as well. Very, very pleased about that. Right, let's take one of these boxes then. And we will write in here, Formula One winter testing. There we go, and I do have stickers for this as well. I have got some Paper Shire Formula One stickers thanks to Beth. She very kindly sent them to me. She bought them from the shop and sent them to me. Like I got a, there we go, here we go. No, I've got another sheet because I actually saw them and then bought another sheet myself. I was like, oh my God, I need to never run out of them ever. Yeah, so they came through the door in an order and I was like, what are these? I haven't ordered from Paper Shire. They're from Beth, how sweet. I loved them. Right then, so the next thing that we have got on this day is that Dexter was at the vet's at 11:30. Of course he was. He's been at the vet's for so long. Here we go. And then it was Paige's assembly at 2:45. So let's get that down. She did a class assembly and it was very cute. They were singing songs and wearing masks, if I remember, if this is the one. I definitely want to put some kind of icon on that. I wonder if I've got some more like girls playing together. I think we'll use this one here. This looks like school friends sat together, doesn't it? Just have to go and get Effie from the garden. There is a tiny, tiny crack in my fence. And Effie and the dog next door can see each other and they don't like each other. So she was literally just losing it at the, the dog next door. Okay, so on Saturday it says that the Sky bill was due. Now I know that's not very exciting, but it fills some space. So let's pop it on this one. And we give it a tick. Our Sky bill's just gone up. We need to, it's because the deals have run out. So what we need to do is give them a call and get them to sort it out, because if it's going to stay at the price that it is now, I do not want it anymore, quite simply. I'm going to put down a page flag and a laundry sticker because we did some laundry on this day. I think I've got some cleaning stickers in here. Here we go. I've got some laundry stickers from Paper Shire. Perfect. They're cute, aren't they? I've not had those before. And then let's see what's next. I've got down winter testing again. I do like to watch most of it if I can, just because it's a good indication of what the cars are going to be like when they get back on track. And obviously we've not seen them. We hadn't seen them yet that season. That was the first time we were seeing them. We were hoping that Lewis's car was going to be better, and it kind of is. Still not what it was, still not amazing. There we go again. Okay, and then we want those Formula 1 stickers again. I think we can put our full box down now. I'm definitely going to use the double box for the weekend because it's just beautiful. I'm going to skip out on that moon box, I think, which I know you're going to be like, what? But it's the one that's poorly foiled, and I just want to use the other one instead. We'll leave it out. We'll leave it out. What else have I got to put under here then? I've got that we were watching Drive to Survive, because that released on that day as well. So let's put that down. There we go. And that can go down here. So that takes care of Friday. I'm going to put Saturday and Sunday's full boxes down. And there we go. That's beautiful. I love that so much. And then there was a weekend banner in here, but it's a small one. And I think I want something a bit bigger. Where has it gone? There, that tiny little thing there. But I want something that's going to go across a bit better than that. So I've got two places that I can look. Number one, I have a little section in the back of here that's got some weekend banners in. There we go. Oh, we've got some right colours there as well, I think. What about this one? Or this one? Will this one go better? What do you think? I think maybe this one. Shall I put it on here, or shall I put it up here? Let's put it up here. That's okay, isn't it? I like it. Perfect. And then, oh, I've also just realised that I've got some extra boxes here. If I wanted to do two on the sidebar to fill in some space, that is handy. Right then, what's happened on Saturday? Saturday, I have a little to-do list, and since I've got the space, I am going to put it down. Now obviously this is a week that's gone by, but it's just nice to look at what I was doing this week. What was my to-do list? And there's nothing else to put on. D-stash, Union, oh, and post office. And I did do all of them. Perfect. And then underneath that I have got that it was somebody's party from school. We went through a little bit of a phase where there was like a party every weekend. Paige obviously wasn't mad about it, but I was a bit like, oh, I don't want to keep spending money on presents for people. Okay, so it was a laser quest as well. Oh, she didn't join in. She didn't want to join in, so she didn't do it. So me and Mariah's mum did it because Mariah didn't want to do it either. So there was loads of kids running around. And then we'd felt bad because Hudson's mum had paid for the places. And then she was like, well, if you want to go and play. And we were like, okay. Oh, dearie me. I'm going to put this little bear as a bit of deco underneath. There we go, that's quite cute. And then moving on to Sunday then, it says I had an awful UTI, which is just not fun at all. So let's put that down. I do remember this day actually, because I don't know if this happens to anybody else, but it always happens to me. Always on a weekend when the doctor's not open and you can't go to get your antibiotics. So Chris went to Morrison's where the chemist is open, and he got me the equivalent of the cystitis powder, but in liquid form. Now, that never clears it up for me. However, it does take the edge off until the next day when I can get to the doctor's, but I do wake up in the morning absolutely desperate again and burning and all of that fun stuff. Sorry if that's TMI. But then I did go to the doctor's and get my antibiotics and got it cleared up. But yeah, I spent most of this day in bed. Hence the reason why this kit is very apt. So not a fun day. But I'm just going to use the bed icon from here. And then I am going to write nap. There we go. And then underneath that, it says that I was watching Vera. We can always put that down. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put down a page flag. And I'm going to mark down that we did some more laundry. Do I have any different laundry stickers in here? I definitely should have. One of these, but that's the wrong colour. Oh, this one's perfect, isn't it? Let's use this one. These are from an old Happy Planner book. Perfect, there we go. So that's how the week's turned out. Let's do the sidebar then. I need a little February sticker to go on here. What do I have? And do I have anything silver foiled? This is going to be the question. Do you know what? Just for 1 week, I'm actually going to leave it. I'm not going to put a February sticker in there. I'm just going to leave that as is with that bit of deco, and I think that'll be all right. So that's going to take me then to sorting out the boxes. So let's do this box at the bottom. And that's covered up the calendar nicely. And then what should we do next? Let's do a header. Then we'll do the trackers. Medication. And skincare. What days did I do my skincare? Let's have a look. Every day. Oh me. There we go. Then we need our food tracker, which I do have here, but I'm going to write it down before I stick it, just because I'm aware that I might smudge that there. So we've got wraps, pancakes, oh, Highfield. We went to the Highfield. Oh, we didn't write that in on Wednesday. I didn't put it in. Just put it on the meal tracker. Wraps again. Pizza. Pasta. And toast. There we go. Okay. Okay, there we go. And then I think just to fill in that space there, we'll use this other full box. I will have to remember that this is actually quite handy, having kits that have got 2 extra full boxes, because they fill in the space quite nicely. I've got a gap, haven't I? We need to do something about that gap. Okay, and then I might have something in here that will help me to deal with that gap. Oh, some of those might go nice on this kit. This is what I was looking for, something like this. This will just fill the space nicely. These are from Happy Shaper Papery. They are the bow dividers. Lovely, did the job. Did exactly what I wanted it to do. So let's put those back then, and then we've got one job left, which is to do our date dots. And this kit did come with some date dots, and I am going to use the date dots from this kit just because I think they're very pretty. So what's the date we needed to start with then? It was the 20th, wasn't it? Yes, it was. So let's get these down. Paint swatch date covers are really a thing at the moment, aren't they? A lot of kits are having them now. I remember when they first started being a thing, but you used to have to buy a sheet of date covers like separately. Most kits were just doing the block colour ones, but shops started coming out with separate sheets where you had like all the paint swipe things, and I really like it. There we go. So that is our date dots down, and that is this week done. I really love how that looks. It looks absolutely beautiful. Really very happy with that. I don't think it took anything away from the kit bringing in the boxes from my reusable sticker album either. Like, you can't even tell that there's a difference. So let's have a look then and see what I've got left in the kit. I've not got any full boxes that I want to use, I know that for sure. I will probably just destash the rest of this kit, but I've got that sheet, I've got this, I've got some functionals here. I've just got the one box there, but I'm not going to use that because that is badly foiled. We've got some functionals, empty one there. Oh, and that doesn't belong with the kit. And that's everything that I've got left in the kit, and that's going to be it from me for today. If you like this video, if you can give me a thumbs up, and if you subscribe, I love you forever, and I'll see you soon. Bye!